This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Let's get right into the news. All right, so Twitter's going crazy right now because Mike Dean is putting out all these cryptic tweets. People are wondering if Mike Dean and Kanye are still cool. Now, Mike Dean was like trapped in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium working on Donda. We just talked about this a few hours ago, okay? Mike Dean has left the building, okay? We don't know if he finished mixing and left or Kanye was being toxic. It appears that Kanye was being a little bit toxic. Think about it. 2 times he failed to drop the album. During the second, we'll move on. So, people say, good to be at the house. Mike Dean's kissing the floor, saying he doesn't get to deal with Kanye anymore. People are reacting to the whole situation. Mike Dean is Kanye's dungeon after having dinner with Jay-Z. Mike Dean is Kanye's dungeon after having dinner with Jay-Z. Okay. Then someone says, I feel bad for Mike because people were, he's talking about watch my streams next week today. Someone said, I'm convinced Kanye took his phone. Mike Dean says, no one has taken my damn phone. Then some other people comment. Well, he tweeted, F it, glad to be in the house. One can assume he's fed up with the Donda process since he deleted all listening party posts off of his Instagram. So he deleted everything. Then he said, yeah, just saw, I don't think Donda is scrapped, but I don't think Mike Dean I don't think he's involved anymore, someone says. And Mike Dean, then someone says, Mike Dean seems to have done all the best work on it, though. This feels toxic. It definitely isn't healthy for either party to be stuck in a stadium for weeks. This is the weirdest rollout ever. I agree. So then Mike Dean responds and says, toxic, that's it. You got it. You nailed it. Okay, so we can confirm that it's toxic. Mike Dean's been there since the beginning. Look, this is a picture of them in 2004. This is the recent picture of him. I'd rather be in picture number 1 than picture number 2. Kanye has a bed on the floor, a candle, a mic, and Mike Dean is just looking at a brick wall. There's not even scenery. There's nothing inspiring about this. You would have thought that Kanye might have rented a penthouse in somewhere exotic, where you're looking over a city or something, and eating the finest foods, but they're being delivered to you, and you're just up there, but it's like a glass to the sky and God's creations. But no, they're in a they don't even have to be in the stadium right now. They could be in a bunker in Russia or somewhere with this cinder block. It's like a large jail cell, So then Mike Dean, healing power of the sun. He's free. I've been in situations where you're editing nonstop in a room. It gets bad after a week. You start to deteriorate. Mike Dean also was screamed at on the phone just like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago when the listening party was happening because he didn't like the mix. You would have thought they listened to the whole mix during it. So we'll have to see. Mike Dean also tweeted out. Man, he tweeted out something else too. Oh, real friends. He tweeted out real friends. I don't have that up, but he said real friends. I took a picture of that, which is like very super cryptic because it's like, what is he talking about? I must have just here. I'll put it up right here. I know I have it. And Kanye had a whole song about real friends. So it's like, what's Mike Dean talking about here? See? Put this right up here. Tweet it. Real friends. Mike Dean has deleted anything with Donda from his Instagram and cryptically posted this to his story. Real friends. It's getting spooky over there, man. Then Jadakiss. We'll get to Jadakiss. Jadakiss first. So Jadakiss talks about the whole Beanie Sigel situation and how much it hurt him because they got off a plane. This is when, Beanie Sigel was new to Jay-Z and Rockefeller. And they stamped him. They got off a plane, took all their bags. Jay-Z demanded they come to the studio. It has to be now. They come in. They make Beanie Sigel rap for him. Then they do Reservoir Dogs. On that song, Styles P goes at Jay-Z because he's mad that he made, they made him come there with all their baggage and everything. He was tight. He just flew all around the country. They were doing tours. So, this whole verse is about Jay-Z. I don't give a who you are. I don't care about pretty girl, watch the car. I don't care about your block or whoever you are or your shot. I don't care about your album. He's like, I don't care. And Jay-Z even commented to him, I think that was about me. We didn't talk about it. Then, out of nowhere, Jadakiss gets dissed by Beanie Sigel. And he said, I was hurt by that. And I went in the booth emotional. And because it was like, geez, I thought we were cool. It came from nowhere. There was nothing that was like, I did something or something. It was just out of nowhere. And Beanie Sigel was going hard at him. Like, if you go listen to that disc, he went crazy at him. Nobody really won that. It was just like they went crazy at each other and held their own, So it makes sense. Look at the stuff he's talking about in here. It's like, it's crazy, right? It's like Beanie Sigel, like, I don't know, something about that. I didn't hear Nori really talk about that on the Drink Champs, but where did this even come from? They focus more on the beef with Jay-Z, and we'll get to something about that in a second. This is all intertwined. So Charlemagne, this is kind of, older, but, I just thought about it. So Charlemagne got fired from his job in Philly. In 2009, he got hired in Philly, and he was a radio personality there. And that's when Beanie Sigel dropped a diss towards Jay-Z. And the following morning, Charlemagne was able to get in touch with Beanie Sigel, and he did an interview, a 40-minute interview of just Beanie Sigel ripping Jay-Z apart. 4 days later, so he said that was a Thursday. They played it again on a Friday. Saturday and Sunday go by. Monday, I'm fired. Jay-Z got him fired. He assumes. What's funny is Jay-Z, when he went up to the Breakfast Club in 2013, it's within the first 2 or 3 minutes. You can see that interview. They said, don't get Charlemagne fired this time, man. And Jay-Z just goes, he doesn't confirm, deny anything. Charlemagne's just trying to, praise him. Like, yo, you should be on a throne, man. You're the guy. Because, he's trying to deflect. DJ Envy is putting the pressure on to hope Jay-Z gives him an answer. Jay-Z just laughs it off. Awkwardly. Never addresses, never confirms or denies that he got Charlemagne fired, which probably means that he probably had a hand in it. Let's be honest, He just laughed it off like it was nothing, man. It was spooky, man. I don't know if you remember that. It's November 14th, they reposted it on November 14th, 2016, but it happened in 2013. Very spooky, man. Go watch that. Again, just the first 5 minutes. It's awkward. Anyways, guys, I think that's it. I hope you guys have a great day, and and then he tweeted that he had gotten fired, and I think he even did a Vlad interview right after that. Got fired from 103 to beat Philly. Salute to Philly. Hope you all enjoyed the past 6 months. Crazy. But it was a blessing in disguise because he ended up at the Breakfast Club. He was available. NB recruited him with Angela Yee, and they've been in this over a decade now. And he's like on top of the world. He's got a lot of power. Anyways, guys, this is Jordan Tower with JT News. I hope you guys have a great day today. It's Sunday. Make sure you enjoy your day. Make sure you relax a little bit today. I'm going to be working hard. I'm going to go to sleep for a few hours now, wake back up, and get right back to it. You guys recharge for the week. Give this week your best. I appreciate you all for watching. I thank you. We'll probably do a live at some point during the day today. I'll let you know on one of the videos when I feel like. I'll probably do it early afternoon. I don't feel like doing a late one tomorrow night. Yeah, we'll figure it out from there. I appreciate you guys. Smash that like button, subscribe, and become a member if you'd like to. I appreciate you. Share the video if you can too. That always helps. Peace.